Here we are at the septic repair, looking at the cast iron lead going into the house. And just to give you a point of reference, this would be the lead that's coming out from the back courtyard door. And so I'm down in the trench after the septic, the new PVC piping has been installed, and you can see there's our 4-inch fern coat connecting the PVC pipe to the cast iron lead going through the basement into the house. And you can see there's an area on the pipe that's missing. That's a problem, but this is how we're going to solve it. I think the problem occurred by when we were digging down, kind of hitting the top of this pipe with the blade of the shovel in order to excavate the dirt. And then it weakened the top, which of course this pipe is at least 80 to 100 years old. So you would consider the cast iron's getting a little brittle. And so rather than make the project of drilling through the home and reinstalling a cast iron lead, of course, when the time comes, if that's what's necessary, that's what we'll have to do. But for now, this should be fine, especially since it's on the top portion of the pipe. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use some JB Weld. So I've got the steel stick here, and it's used for iron. We've got cast iron there on the pipe, and then it says to repair rust damage, so we're going to believe that. And so here it is, the product right here, and we're simply going to knead this together with our hands and then install this. So it's a two-part epoxy. You can see the two parts are, there's the dark gray part in the middle, and then there's the light gray casing. Once I start to knead these together, then we'll be able to put it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this with one hand, is I'm going to knead this. Now usually epoxy begins to warm up. Hoping this is safe with my hands, as I'm holding this with my right hand and kneading with my left hand. And all we want to do is really make a casement for the top of this pipe so that we can have a seal. We don't want dirt getting down in there. We don't want this, with the pressure of the dirt on top of it, beginning to crush. So we're going to case this in first with some steel epoxy, and after that's done, we'll consider some hydraulic cement if we need kind of a thicker shell to carry the load. All right, here we are. Looks like we've got a good knead. Now you can see it looks kind of shiny in the middle there. I've taken a wire brush and cleaned it off, and now I've got I took a file, kind of filed it down. So really I'm just going to put this on here and press it in and form a casement over this pipe and get it right up to the edge there. And that will harden there and stay there. And there's our pipe repair. I'll reach out to a friend and see if we need a thicker, heavier duty, kind of like hydraulic cement casement on top of that to distribute the load of the dirt evenly around the dirt on the sides so that this doesn't kind of crush in from the top. And barring that, we'll consider our repair complete.